Hey, how's it going? Z-Man the Tech here, and I want to thank you for tuning into Snowly Games. As always, I appreciate you very much. And oh my gosh, I just stumbled across this little gem on the eShop for $5, $4.99 for this game. And I'm absolutely blown away by the production value, just the attention to detail, the love and care that was put into it. Lunistice. And it's also pretty cool that we have a female protagonist who's also a Tanuki, which, kind of one of the favorite animals that they have in video games nowadays. Most likely because of, Super Mario Bros. But, I digress. Let's go ahead and hop into this game. I'm going to take a look at the options. You already know how I do. All right, so in gameplay settings, we could change the language. These are the supported languages we have. Okay, and I'm going to leave everything default just for the sake of, experiencing the game, just as soon as you download it, just hopping right in, right? So always run is on, player shadows off, UI scale is small. Okay, we have camera settings. I always leave those the same unless I see that it's inverted. Thankfully, they're not. Appreciate you for not making invert a default, developers. We really appreciate that. And we have graphics here. Field of depth is off, and CRT filter, we can turn that on and off as well. So pretty cool. And our audio, well, the master volume is at 60, which is pretty nice. We appreciate that as well because, keeps things pretty level and not blaring and blasting. It's less work in the editing phase, right? So anywho, let's go ahead and jump right on in. There is a tutorial as well, but I've already jumped into the game, so feel free to check that out. If you want to try this game out, there is a free demo available. I highly recommend. Let's go ahead and hop into this thing. I'm gonna show you the first couple levels. Just give you a taste of the game.
September 2nd, 2453. Almost a full year of simulations with no tangible results. I'm continuing to do small tweaks to the process, but without deeper understanding of the underlying system. I wish we could contact the professor, but communications are still disrupted. She would know what to do. She is responsible for this whole situation after all. At least my quarantine thread seems to be holding up. It seems like preparations for the next sample loop are complete. Our next case is a scout, Hana, who's been showing signs of minimal control over the program. I'm, not getting my hopes up anymore, but... Anyway, commencing sample loop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, stage 1, act 1. So immediately you get like Sonic vibes. You know what I'm saying? And it definitely has that sort of feel. Basically, to me, it feels like a blend of like a 3D Sonic game, 3D Mario game, a Sonic game, and Crash. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting from this. But yeah, you've got your double jump, things like that. Make sure we didn't forget anything over there. I think we're good. But yeah, real smooth controls, feels very, very good to play. There's not one moment where I don't feel in control of my character. So that's always a very important thing when it comes to platformers. Or any game for that matter, but definitely platformers and fighting games, and the like. I'm not sure if you're supposed to destroy those crystals. They are able to be destroyed, but some of them are in places that you can't really reach, so... But yeah, typically you're supposed to grab those letter tiles there. But yeah, standard little collectathon kind of a feel, very awesome. And I love the PS1 stylized graphics, really cool aesthetic to have. Very, very nostalgic to me. I think those are pretty much just those ones you don't really want to fall on or anything like that, but you can hit them from the side. So grab these. But yeah, music's great. Just everything about this is just it's pressing all the buttons for me. Okay, let's make our way back. Part of me wants to just destroy all the ones I see as far as those crystals. I don't know what's over there. I don't think there's anything over there. It's just kind of chilling. And the cool thing is I like the flexibility of the controls too. So basically you're you're using the left stick to move. You can't use D-pad in this game, which is fine. 3D platformers, I typically lean more towards the joystick anyway. Unless it's Crash. But yeah, so you could either end the level by hitting that that little finish line, but I also found that there's a little area at the end of the game where it kind of like distorts your vision and stuff like that on purpose. And I think it's just like an extra thing you have to find in each level. There we go. No resets. We did pretty good. Got S rank. But yeah, it's like a extra little thing you have to get. It's more for replayability. So but if obviously you want to try to complete the level the fastest that you can. So over there. I don't think anything's over there. But yeah, just for those overachievers, 3D platform, collectathons are just one of my favorite genres. Oh, he hit me. No. It's okay, though. I think the only thing that you can get a lower score for is not finding all the lettered tiles and having resets, which is basically meaning that you've lost a life. Even though there's not really too much of a live system in it, it just basically goes by how many times you've had to reset. So just keep that in mind. So it's not very punishing either. I like that about the game as well. All right, let's see. Oh, God. I almost fell off. Whew, that was close. We got stuff over there, too. Man, there's like so much to do. Okay. Oh, jeez. I didn't even see that dude, I swear. Alright, so there's some stuff over there. I think this is just like an optional thing. It's not necessarily the way to go, but if you're trying to collect all the letter tiles, then yeah. Nice. But yeah, I know I'm probably going really slower than what I should be, but I like to try to get as much as I can. Like, I think these games are just as much about exploration than, you know, trying to speed run it. I think that's the speed running thing is more of like an afterthought. You know, you always want to get more familiar with the levels first. That's what it's all about. That's why, you know, it never should be like looked down upon that somebody can beat your game super fast, because the fact of the matter is they literally studied the game in and out 100% to be able to do that, you know, like to really, you know, come to know the game like the back of their hand. So yeah, that's why I really have a deep appreciation for speedrunners and the like. I definitely don't have that much time and patience. I mean, I have a good level of patience, but not on that level. Trying to think if I missed anything back here. I think we're good. I think we can go underneath and just go forward now. We're still definitely missing a letter tile, so... yeah, we can go down this way. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The flexibility of the controls. So, I didn't finish what I was saying. So you jump with the B button. You attack with Y. But you can also jump with R shoulder button and attack with the left shoulder button. So, you know, like if you're trying to do a combination of attacking while in midair to kind of, you know, hit those aerial enemies, it works a little easier using the top buttons, you know. So I love the flexibility there. Okay, so let's go up. Oh, can we go up here first? Yeah, I think we can. Alright, so they're giving you a hint here to move slow. So you definitely want to do that in this part, because you can end up having to do this over and over, falling off just the slightest little bit. So I will say that it doesn't take much to move the character at all. Like, it's pretty sensitive, but not too sensitive. Good buddy of mine, Mocha, kind of had, you know, expressed some concerns about, you know, how sensitive the movement was for her. But you know, I guess it's just because I'm sort of used to this style of game. It didn't really bother me as much. So, you know, just keep that in mind. You know, it's definitely, the controls, we'll say the controls are very responsive. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Alright, so we know we need to go up that hill. So I'm going to take this route. Oof. So yeah, we'll overshot it there a little bit, but we're good. Alright, so we can technically just drop right on down. You know, she doesn't take any fall damage, so that's pretty cool. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything on the sides here. I think we're good. We've got all the letters, so... oh, look, we got some panels up here. I guess we're supposed to use those, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's get it. And we have another one of those sections over here. For the tryhards, you know. I'm definitely one of those types of gamers when it comes to these types of games. So, here we go. So yeah, it's really about, or I guess they're called cranes. So yeah, the lettered tiles. So it's really just cranes and resets is what governs, you know, if you're going to get an S rank or not. All right. So that's the first section, the first set of levels there. I'm going to stop there. I just kind of wanted to give you a taste of the game. Again, there's a demo if you want to go ahead and try it out. And the entry level Like the barrier of entry is not very high. I mean, I'm really pleased with what I've experienced thus far, and that's why I was like, you know what, this game just came out like at least a day ago. I gotta put some content out about this. Like, it really surprised me, and that's just the normal price. The normal price of the game is $4.99. It's not like a sale price or anything. That's I'm thoroughly pleased with this, and yeah, I'd like to see more of this for sure. And that's the thing too. If you'd like to see more of it, you already know what to do. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know. I'd be more than happy to play through this game. I'm enjoying it thus far. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna leave it there. If you like what you saw, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Remember to keep it locked to Snowly Games for all of your indie game, third-party game, tech review coverage, and sometimes Nintendo and retro games thrown in the mix. All right, y'all have a good one. Take care.
Futuristic classic. Futuristic classic. Time is of the essence. I feel like I had mastered. Futuristic classic. Futuristic classic. It's always moving forward, so I'm never moving backwards.